Hi, this is Stephen Johnson with Olive Tree Bible Software, and just wanted to show a few more features of BibleReader version 5.0. The first one was just how I go about doing those discipleship group questions I talked about in one of my previous videos. So I went ahead and copied the questions from my email on my iPad. You can also do the same thing on your iPhone. And the discipleship questions this time around were from Romans 6:15. So if I click on Go To, I can go down here to Romans 6:15, and here I am. Now if I tap on the verse number, this will let me add a note to that particular verse. Click on Add Note, tap inside the note, and just click on Paste. And so that pastes in the questions from my email. I can click on Save, and now my note has been saved at Romans 6:15. Now I can also open that note in two other spots. I can open it by just tapping on the note icon here. And you can see here, there's my whole note. Click on the full screen down at the bottom if I want to edit the note full screen. We can go back over here. I can also edit the note from my stuff. Let's go back into notes. You can see here's a list of all your notes. You can sort by date, title, verse. Let's see, Romans 6:15. There's my note right there. And then finally, I can also edit my notes over here in the split screen. Go to Open, go to My Notes. Here's a list of all the notes on my iPad, so I can click on Romans 6:15 right here. And now you can see this is the way I usually work with my discipleship questions. So here we've got the questions. And one of the really nice things is when I pasted in all the questions, there's quite a few Bible verses that are referenced. And I can just read those references right here. So here's one to John 8:31. When I tap on it, it opens it up right over here in the pop-up window. If I want to then open this up and keep going, tap in the upper right corner, open in main window, and there you go. I can use the history icon here to go back to where I came from. And so you can easily see how you can quickly go through the questions and look at all the different verse references. If you want to go ahead and type, just tap into the middle here, start typing something in. If I type in a verse reference, let's say I type in John 3:5, when I dismiss the keyboard or click on the Done button up at the top, you'll see here that John 3:5 has been linked, and all you got to do is tap on it, and it'll pull up John 3:5 right here in your pop-up window. One other thing to take note of, if you go to My Stuff, down at the bottom of My Stuff, there is a sync button right there. When you do a sync, it'll sync all your notes, your bookmarks, your highlights, your tags, your book ribbons. All of those get synced to olivetree.com, and then you can sync that with your iPhone, your iPod Touch. So if you want to have a note or something that you're working on or highlights, they can be shared across all of your devices. Another feature I'd like to point out is just the immersive reading experience you have on here. So if you tap on the screen, all the controls go away, and you're just completely immersed in the text that you're reading. This is what I use in the morning when I'm doing my daily devotionals. I can come in here to My Stuff. We've got reading plans. So load in my current reading plan. Just say continue reading, takes me to where I left off. And you can see here it even gives me buttons to take me from one reading to the next. But I really do like having the no controls on the screen because it just gets you immersed into the text.